Please be seated. Good morning and welcome to this December 2013 College of Nursing commencement ceremonies. I'm Rita Franz, the Dean of the College of Nursing, and I want to extend an especially warm welcome to the family and friends of our graduates, those of you in this room who have been the major supporters of these graduates as they've journeyed to their BSN. We are here to bear witness to a milestone of accomplishments of these graduates, and we're most privileged and grateful to have been a part of your family member's life for the past few years. The entire university community shares in your pride and happiness on this very special day. Assisting us with these ceremonies today are our graduate marshal, Ashley Groth, who led the processional, and members of the College of Nursing administration and staff who are seated here on the platform, and I'd like to introduce them to you. Linda Myers, who is our BSN program advisor, Professor Ellen Cram, who is our Assistant Dean for Undergraduate Programs immediately to my right, and representing the University Central Administration, who will be conferring the degrees, Vice President for Research and Economic Development, Dan Reed. I also wish to recognize our sign interpreter, Kelly Neppel, thank you for being here, and our pianist, Jonathan Tauschek. Thank you for your time here this morning. For the graduates, this day marks a milestone of achievement on their journey along the path of professional nursing. Today, you, the graduates, transition from being a student to being a professional nurse. Reflecting back on this journey, it began with a vision of being here today. Along your voyage, you've worked hard, you've encountered some setbacks, no doubt, and you've experienced some great joys. Your relentless efforts and sacrifices have paid off. Today, you join an elite group of professional nurses. You will be distinguished as an Iowa nurse. This distinction marks you as a professional nurse with the highest integrity, who has the competence, compassion, and the confidence to lead the discipline of nursing into the future. While none of us can predict exactly what the future holds, we can be certain that healthcare will change in both incremental and significant ways in the future. In the near term, the new healthcare laws identify great challenges in the management of chronic conditions, primary care, including care coordination and transitional care, disease prevention and wellness, and the prevention of adverse events such as hospital-acquired infections. Most of these near-term challenges speak to the traditional and current strengths of the nursing profession in such areas as care coordination, health promotion, and quality improvement. How well nurses are educated to do their jobs is inextricably tied to most healthcare quality measures that have been targeted for improvement over the past few years. Thus, for nursing, the challenges of healthcare reform provide a wonderful opportunity for the profession to meet the demand for safe, high-quality, patient-centered, and equitable healthcare services for a reformed and better integrated healthcare system. Your baccalaureate degree in nursing has armed you with the critical scientific knowledge and decision-making skills to transform the healthcare system for the foreseeable future. You have become a shaper of change. Embrace this incredible opportunity. As you embark on your nursing careers, I challenge you to make a difference in our healthcare system. Through your willingness to seek new knowledge and best practices and evidence-based care, through your curiosity to look for gaps in your clinical practice and in the healthcare system and address them with innovative solutions, and through a skill set that emphasizes critical thinking and treating the whole patient. Your deep-seated commitment to excellence makes us proud to have you as our graduates. We congratulate you on your accomplishments, and we welcome you to the profession of nursing. Now, out here in the audience, there are many people who have made this day possible for our graduates. So I would ask that all of you here in the wonderful black robes stand, face this audience, and give a rounding applause to those who have made this day possible for you. Thank you. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to introduce Kimberly Instead, who will be speaking on behalf of the 2013 BSN class. I'm going to tell a few things about you before I let you get started. So, Kimberly graduated from Sun Prairie High School in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, Badger Country, I believe, in 2010, and then she began her journey towards pursuing her goal of a career in the health sciences. Kim's passion is helping other people. What conveys meaning in her life is bringing compassionate presence to others during their most vulnerable moments. While pursuing her BSN, she's been named to the Dean's List, I like to refer to it as my list, multiple times, and she's been awarded numerous scholarships, including the University of Iowa Old Gold Scholar Award and the University of Iowa National Scholar Award. Kim enriched her undergraduate program through participation in several community engagement activities, including the Dance Marathon and volunteering at University of Iowa hospitals and clinics. She provided leadership to her class as the co-chair and secretary for the University of Iowa Association of Nursing Students. Following graduation, she plans to work on a general medicine unit at the University of Wisconsin hospitals and clinics. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our BSN speaker, Kimberly Instead.
Thank you. All right, hello everyone. For your information, I'm currently experiencing tachypnea, tachycardia, and profuse diaphoresis. For those of you unfamiliar, that means heavy breathing, a racing heartbeat, and profuse sweating. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you to friends and family, both my own and those of my classmates. Without all of you, we wouldn't be here today. Thank you for your continuous emotional, physical, and sometimes financial support. Thank you for being just a phone call away when we questioned our decision to become nurses for the 50th time. Thank you to our nursing staff and faculty. You taught us not as students, but as people, how to act, care, and be compassionate. You taught us why nursing is so important, and you've inspired us to change the future of our profession. I'd like to start with a question for my classmates. Is anyone's energy level below a 7? If so, you have permission to exercise the appropriate hand motions. I'd also start by reminiscing on that very first day we came together as nursing students. It was orientation. That day they told us many things. They told us about our future as students and our distant future as nurses. They warned us about what we experience and quite frankly scared us more than anything. They told us it'd be hard and that we'd have to study. They told us to say goodbye to our social lives, that our friends who weren't in nursing school would probably never see us again. They told us we'd be stressed out and that maybe we should see psychiatrists. They told us that as a class we'd get to know one another because we'd spend so much time together. They told us we'd experience life and that we'd experience death. You know, they told us a lot that day. There were many things left out. They told us it'd be hard and we'd have to study, but they didn't tell us that we'd study with the friends we'd made in this class, that we'd stay up weeks before an exam, studying with each other, drinking more coffee than was probably healthy. They told us to say goodbye to our social lives, but they didn't tell us that our social lives would start anew, that we'd meet 90-some new friends who would be there for us constantly. They told us we'd be stressed, but they didn't tell us that we'd get through it. They didn't say we'd have so much support, and they didn't say that in the most difficult of times we'd lean on each other, learn from each other. They told us our class would get to know one another. They didn't tell me that I'd meet such incredible people. They didn't tell me we'd spend a Monday night after our final exam at the bars dancing. They didn't tell me that these would be my best friends and that these would be the friends I'd carry with me for the rest of my life. You know, that day scared us. It scared all of us. Had they told us that, we probably wouldn't have believed them. When I found out I'd be up here speaking, I asked my classmates for a little help. I asked them to tell me some of their greatest memories from the past 3.5 years. I'd like to share those with you. One student said their favorite memory was just when a certain student wore his footy pajamas to finals. Some students flushed one too many bags of wipes in a toilet and clogged, and therefore overflowed the toilet in a patient's room. Multiple students said their favorite memory was the reactions of their fellow students when we watched our first childbirth video. Some students have had urine in their hair, poo on their shoes, and well, we'll stop there. One day we took a nice field trip to the morgue. We spent our college careers in the same room of the same building, some of us in the exact same seat, temperature about 10 degrees or 85. We'll never forget the day in class when 2 students were asked to role play a scenario. One student goes, "I'm into that." All of us have self-diagnosed ourselves with multiple psychiatric disorders. Don't worry, we've diagnosed you too. Many of us will remember the first code we responded to, some of us performing CPR for the very first time. We've become professional puzzle doers in psych, professionals at imaginary play in peds. We've experienced some classmates get engaged, a few to each other, a few get married, and some start her family. Many of us thought we'd get kicked out of college after we failed our ATI exams. What about that day they told us, "Oh, you have to take summer classes? And oh, you're going to graduate a semester early." Surprise. None of us will forget the first time we realized that nursing was truly what we were meant to do. The first time we got a hug from a family member or a genuine thank you from a patient. As I stand here today reminiscing on all these good times, I realize there's another thing they didn't tell us. They didn't tell us after all this time with all these people that it'd be so hard to say goodbye. Some of us are off to Illinois, Wisconsin, Washington, California, many staying here in Iowa, and many others across the country and beyond. We'll divide and conquer. I have nothing but confidence in saying that this class will make a difference. I cannot wait to hear about the incredible things that each and every one of you will do. I cannot wait to see all of you at our first class reunion. What do you say, in a week, maybe? So, to my class. Thank you for the most incredible 3.5 years. Thank you for being there for me and for being there for each other. Thank you for already making a difference, and thank you for making it so hard to say goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you, Kimberly. Among the graduates that we are recognizing today are those who completed their initial preparation for a nursing career at a community college and subsequently enrolled at the University of Iowa to pursue a bachelor's degree through a special program that's tailored to their unique learning needs. Courses are offered online, over the internet, and practicum experiences are coordinated by faculty who are located in regional centers across the state. For some of these graduates, this is the only time they've been on the University of Iowa campus since their initial day of orientation. Speaking on behalf of the RN BSN graduates is Kurt Alexander. Kurt graduated from Mayville High School in Mayville, Wisconsin. We seem to be infiltrated with Badgers today. And he earned a Bachelor of Science degree in agriculture through the University of Wisconsin at River Falls. 25 years later, he returned to the college to pursue a degree, completing an associate degree in nursing from Des Moines Area Community College in 2008. Kurt sees a career in nursing as an opportunity to expand his horizons and service others as part of a cohesive team. While pursuing his bachelor's degree in nursing here at Iowa, Kurt has excelled academically, graduating with honors in nursing. With completion of his BSN, he looks forward to pursuing leadership development at Allegiant Creighton Health Emmanuel Medical Center, where he is currently employed as a staff nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome our RN BSN class speaker, Kurt Alexander. Kurt, welcome.
Thank you, Dean Franz, for that lovely introduction. And thank you for having the wisdom and fortitude to create an all-online BSN class for us distance education students so that we may further our career and develop personally. I want to begin by welcoming all my classmates here, our families and friends, and all the faculty here at the College of Nursing. Thank you for taking the time to share in our joy and for the support you offered us over the past several years. This is, in many ways, as much about you as it is about us. And I want to offer a special thank you to Lonnie and Emily for everything you have done for me and sacrificed in my journey. Excuse me for just a second while I address my classmates. What were you thinking? Really? Electing me to give this speech? Some cheesehead farm boy out of Wisconsin whose speech prowess is NASCAR victory lane speeches. But anyway, you did, and in all sincerity, it is an honor for me to be up here in front of you addressing you. We all have different reasons for pursuing the Bachelor of Science degree. For some of you youngsters out there, it's a natural progression on your journey to get a master's or PhD degree. Others may be here because your employer has encouraged you to attain a higher degree, or you may wish to climb the corporate ladder. Whatever that reason, we have finally cleared that hurdle, and the real winners will be our patients, who we have pledged to care for to the best of our ability. My journey began about 3 years ago. Fall was winding down, and I faced a long, hard, cold winter, which didn't excite me at all. I may have grown up in Wisconsin, but the cold really doesn't sit well with me. I have been there and done that and learned many years ago, perhaps it was the 16 years that I spent in Florida, that winter is not all it's racked up to be. But anyway, I didn't know what I was going to do with myself all winter, and into the following spring for that matter. In all honesty, I was bored. I'm not one to sit in front of the TV or play computer games or video games. An extent that my reading enjoyment as nursing made incredibly easy, or the American Journal of Nursing. I needed to be active and stimulated, challenged if you wish. And at the same time, through my participation in a couple of committees with Emmanuel Hospital and through Allegiant Creighton Health, I heard talk of a national effort for 80% of the nursing force to be BSN educated in the near future. That talk got stronger and stronger and became more frequent. So I subconsciously thought to myself, the handwriting is on the wall. I was only 2.5 years out of my ADN program and vividly recall the euphoria I felt attaining knowledge and being mentally inspired. So it was a pretty easy decision for me to go back to school at 49 years of age. Yeah, right. Everybody does it. I realized early on here at Iowa that the new knowledge I would gain would be invaluable to my professional growth and soothe the desire for me to be challenged. It was my second class, Dr. Elan's pain management class, that I got my mojo back and realized that the decision to go back to school to get my BSN was spot on. And looking back, this class probably was a premonition of why I'm here in this speaking role today. You see, after that class ended, I got an email from Dr. Elan, and I'm going to paraphrase here. She asked me in what part of being short and to the point I don't understand with writing her test. Apparently, I don't know when to shut my mouth. University of Iowa School of Nursing provided an affordable and accessible learning environment that helped me understand healthcare delivery systems and strategies to promote positive patient outcomes in various clinical settings. The classes in nursing research, ethics, leadership, pathology, and healthcare finance have shed new insight for me, ultimately expanding my knowledge of patient care, healthcare administration, and public health. With a constant push for better patient outcomes in the fast and growing field of nursing, it seems more and more apparent that a bachelor's degree is the new gold standard for nurses. Of all the nursing programs that could adequately prepare me for my career ahead, I could not have chosen a better school. My experiences and time in this program have been challenging, with many ups and downs, but I must confess the University of Iowa nursing program has been a perfect stepping stone for me into the next chapter of my life. I realize that nursing is more than a skill set for healthcare, and that patients are more than a physiological process requiring medications and IV insertions. Patients demand competence for the healthcare dollars they spend, and a bachelor's degree will give patients the confidence that their nurse's education meets the industry standards. A bachelor's degree affords me a broad array of nursing opportunities and gives me the knowledge to participate in the research and become a nurse leader, significant areas of nursing where nurses can really make a difference in the lives of individuals and underserved communities, as well as a nursing professional in general. The health system's increasing demand for frontline primary care nurses and the accelerated crusade toward managed care, prevention, and cost efficiency are driving the nation's need for nurses who are prepared to practice in non-structured settings and interact directly with the public in matters of providing health and prevention services. This requires a BSN-prepared nurse. I am totally confident that the University of Iowa BSN degree we are awarded today will be our ticket toward achieving these needs. Today is all about us as graduates. Let us enjoy the moment and savor the accomplishment. Tomorrow starts the real journey, the epicodal of our hard work and tireless struggles juggling school, work, and family, and the payment for the sacrifices we endured. The time has come to act as we have conquered the last excuse not to become the leader, the researcher, or the change agent. Go out there and lead the way to improvement at your agencies. I can tell you I will not be sitting on my hands waiting for the future to come toward me. I will be stomping tirelessly to shape the nursing landscape at work and in the state of Iowa. I challenge you to do the research for the best evidence-based practice for the sake of your patients. And finally, I challenge you to participate in your agency's policy development meetings for the sake of your profession's integrity and your personal time management. Just remember, though, we don't need to be experts on every healthcare subject to provide quality patient care. All we need to do is give them the basics, point the patients in the right direction to the expert help, and motivate them to accept the responsibility for their own well-being. Just remember, though, education is awesome, but loving, caring, and compassion, those core nursing qualities not taught in any classroom or any textbook, will get you far more praise and satisfaction than all the knowledge you will get from any amount of source or any amount of time you spent acquiring it. We must find our balance there. Thank you again for allowing me to share my thoughts and put a bookend on this chapter in our lives. I suspect I've overrun my time limit here, but I had a lot of important things to say, at least important to me. Congratulations to all my classmates. May you have the best of luck in your future endeavors. We did it. Merry Christmas to you all, and happy nursing. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So now we're ready to move to the heart of our ceremonies. We're pleased to have with us for the conferring of degrees, Vice President of Research and Economic Development, Daniel Reed. Dr. Reed, as I know he doesn't like to be called, he told me earlier that only his mother would use that kind of language. Dan Reed was appointed Vice President for Research and Economic Development of the University of Iowa in the fall of 2012, so he's only been here a little bit over a year. He holds a university chair in computational science and bioinformatics and is a professor of computer science, electrical and computer engineering, and medicine. Vice President Reed is the ultimate techie, my words, having previously served as Microsoft's Corporate Vice President for Technology, Policy, and Extreme Computing, where he helped shape Microsoft's long-term vision for technology innovations in cloud computing and outlined the company's associated policy engagement with governments and institutions around the world. He served as a member of the President's Council of Advisors on Science and Technology and the President's Information Technology Advisory Committee. Please join me in welcoming Vice President Reed.
Thank you, Dean Franz. It's my privilege to speak to you today briefly. The columnist George Will conveyed the dangers of speaking too long when he told the story of Chicago White Sox manager Jeff Torborg's trip to the mound to remove pitcher Jim Kern. Kern told Torborg he wasn't tired. And Torborg replied, "I know, but the outfielders are." So in that spirit, I'll try not to make you tired. As Dean Franz noted in her earlier remarks, the world's changing. The concept of family itself is in flux, with the nuclear family that we once knew much less common. The economic downturn and the slow recovery, they've squeezed the middle class, and they've driven some into poverty. Technological change continues to reshape our lives. Remember when books didn't need batteries, and people actually talked on telephones? And of course, the baby boomer generation, and that would be me, is aging, particularly in Iowa, and there are challenges associated with that. And globalization is commingling cultures and individuals in some radical new ways, with both opportunities and challenges. And of course, as others have mentioned, the nature of healthcare itself is changing. The Affordable Care Act is shifting healthcare economics, and it's bringing new expectations, but it's also bringing new processes, new opportunities, and new challenges. The rise of personalized medicine, it's not here yet, but you can see it from here. Think about the fact that a decade ago, sequencing the first human genome cost multiple billions of dollars. It's a few $1,000s now. It'll be a routine diagnostic test in just a few years. Profound changes in the nature of healthcare driven by biomedicine. And of course, something near and dear to my heart, big data and analytics, is also reshaping the way we think about healthcare in terms of understanding predictive factors for readmission and other causes and correlations. And all of these are triggering changes and shifts in healthcare responsibilities, primary, secondary, and tertiary. Today's nurses have responsibilities that far exceed those that were true just a few years ago. And yet, for all of these technical, scientific, social, and economic changes, Some things really are eternal. The fear and uncertainty of the young and the old, of the ill and the dying, the longing for comfort and words of wisdom when hope is fading, and of course, always the desire for rapid, efficient, and effective care. And so I'll say something today that I think all of you know, but with all due respect to others in other healthcare professions, as nurses, you're the human face of healthcare. You always have been, and you always will be. Whether it's a nurse telling me when I rush to the ER that, no, I wasn't going to die, I just had kidney stones. I might just hope I was going to die. To the more profound issues, it's the human face that we remember. It's your words and actions, the way you touch people's lives every day in deep and profound ways. And in so doing, as nurses, every day you redefine our humanity because you define what we do. And you see people at their best, their most heroic, and you see them at their worst, their most fearful, and sometimes their most cantankerous. But you see them for what they are, and you deliver quality care, and you remind people that it's the relationships that matter. The skill is necessary, but it's not sufficient. We are about care and the human condition, and that's what nursing is really about. It's the miracle of nursing, that combination that carries us forward. And so I have no doubt, as Iowa nurses and Iowa nursing education has prepared you for the future, to do three things: to think about needs and approaches as the very nature of healthcare is in flux, to learn new skills and new techniques across a lifetime, because I assure you, you will, as we all do, and to act with compassion and alacrity, with knowledge and with skill. So in that spirit, I told you I'd be brief. Let me leave you with the words of another sage philosopher, not a baseball player or manager, but Dr. Seuss. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. Today, I'd recommend boots. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the one who'll decide where you go. It may be a cloudy and wintry day outside, but your future is bright. You're Iowa nurses, you're Hawkeyes, you always will be. So go out and shine. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice President Reed. Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing please rise? Vice President Reed, these candidates, having completed all the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing, are recommended to you by the faculty of the College of Nursing for the conferring of this degree.
On the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Nursing and by the authority vested in me by the State Board of Regents, I confer on each of you the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing as qualified and designated.
The turning of the tassel is the tradition of gesture by which each student signifies passage from degree candidate to graduate. Now, before we recognize each of you individually, please mark your new status as a graduate of the University of Iowa College of Nursing by moving the tassel on your cap from the right side to the left. Will the graduates please be seated?
Will the Bachelor of Science in Nursing graduates please come forward to receive formal recognition? Will the first row rise and come forward? Kayla Christensen, with honors in nursing. Morgan Dolph, with honors in nursing and with highest distinction. Abby Sawyer, with high distinction. Brittany Kruger, with honors in nursing. Kathleen Huff, with highest distinction and honors in nursing. Jenny Hoke. Jill Allers, with highest distinction and honors in nursing. Courtney Coberly. Catherine Greenfield, with honors in nursing. Michael Myers. Andrew Saquitney. Allison Nixon, with high distinction and honors in nursing. Catherine Ledbetter. Lindsay Blinkensop. Brittany Myers. Crystal Harwood. Alyssa Jasper. Jill Stalzer. Summer Yagno. Judith McIntosh. Hannah Cassatt. Julie Blumberg. Alyssa Kuhn, with high distinction. Sarah Kavanaugh. Heather Ray Halaska. Megan Ackerman, with high distinction and honors in nursing. Kelsey Rasmussen. Courtney Nievenhoven with highest distinction and honors in nursing. Shannon Becker. Kimberly Enstead. Amanda Elston. Kelsey Reed. Can I say your last name? I know, I said, can I say it? Jasmine Kavani with honors in nursing and high distinction. Marisa Stradilak with honors in nursing. Jessica Cradafil. Andrea Dawn. Wallace Higley with highest distinction and honors in nursing. Katie Curran with highest distinction and honors in nursing. Claire Powers with honors in nursing. Brittany Elwood with honors in nursing. Delaney Hostetler. Kelsey Worth with honors in nursing and high distinction. Alyssa Redding. Emily Selby. Patricia Leaney with honors in nursing. Victoria Wallstrom with honors in nursing and high distinction. Catherine Simonelli. Jamie Klupetka with honors in nursing. Casey Morenci. Krista Sweers with honors in nursing. Elizabeth Edelman. Sarah Enke.
Lillian Metis. Tennille Wilkie. Kirsten Varman. Taylor Leglighter. Kaylee Carson. Ryan Christensen, with highest distinction with honors in nursing. Adam Connell, with highest distinction with honors in nursing. Crystal Knudsen. Lindsay Marie Brown, with highest distinction with honors in nursing. Casey Busta, with high distinction with honors in nursing. Mackenzie Diezik, with honors in nursing. Michelle Anna Logley, with high distinction with honors in nursing. Samantha Ferguson, with high distinction with honors in nursing. Kaylee Marie Danger, with honors in nursing. Emma Joan Carroll, with distinction. Catherine Hickey, with a Spanish minor. Keegan Mars. Abby Britton. David Villanueva. Kara McDonald, with honors in nursing. Jennifer Leheta. Kurt Alexander, honors in nursing. Michaela Purcell, with high distinction. Stephanie Brown. Nicole Roth, with distinction with honors in nursing. Emily Perot, with high distinction with honors in nursing. Jacqueline Johnson. I know, it used to be stout. Brittany Burnham. Ashley Lynn. Hi there. Krista Knoll. Lorraine Curley. BA in psychology as well. Emily Abbott. Aaron Rocco. Kalia Reyes, with honors in nursing. Brittany Ross, with honors in nursing. Deanne Edwards Cagley. Carly Morrison. Danielle Langen, with honors in nursing. Nicole Brower, with honors in nursing. Shelby Swenson. Taryn Geezy, with honors in nursing. Amanda Warkenthien. Doug Hardikoff. Ju Hee Ham, with high distinction. Ji-Hae Kim. Elvira Rowland. Cassandra T. Scudder. Carol Barlow, with honors in nursing. Kristen Thayer. Faith Schiltz, with honors in nursing. Terry Peterson. Michael Skiryak, with high distinction, with honors in nursing. Julie Tarbell. Cindy Jane Hickle. Sue Einwalter. Amy Feaster. Megan Woodward. Matthew Hines, with honors in nursing. Tina Lynn Hartman. Amy Palmer. Mary Ann Lawler with distinction. Sierra Boriski. Kelly Potoff. Christina Bittner with honors in nursing. Jordan Bagley. Sherry Lass. Let us join in offering our heartiest congratulations to the new graduates.
Wow, you all did it, huh? This weekend, you, our new graduates, leave the College of Nursing and start new roles in the profession of nursing. Start out by aiming high. Along with the faculty, I have great hopes for you, our graduates. I hope you find true meaning, contentment, and passion in your life. I hope that you navigate the hard times and you come out with greater strength and resolve. I hope that whatever balance you seek, you find it with your eyes wide open. And I hope that you have the ambition to take charge of the healthcare world because it desperately needs you to run it. Now, I know that's a big challenge, and it's pretty daunting to think about, but you can do it. And I want you to know that we will be watching and cheering you all on. Congratulations and best wishes to all of our 2013 College of Nursing graduates. Will the marshal please come forward? And will the graduates please rise for the recessional? Will the audience please remain seated until the graduates and the platform party have exited?